Okay, hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
As you know, today we are here for your speaking test, which is going to last for around 10 minutes. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Are you ready for this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, here we go. There will be 3 sections of questions. First round is introduction round. Second round is cue card round, where I can provide you with a paper and a pen to make your notes. And third round is follow-up round. Okay, where some questions can be asked to you from second round. Right? Okay. Good luck for this. What's your name?
My full name is Navna Karaki. People used to call me Navna, so yeah, you can call me Navna.
Alright. Do you work or study?
No, currently I'm studying. I'm focusing on my IELTS examination to score good marks and have a scholarship in the universities.
Alright. Have you brought your identification?
Yes, here it is.
Thank you very much. Okay, first part of the question. Where's your hometown?
My hometown is in the eastern part of Nepal called Itari. It's the place where the facility of education, hospitality, there are some parks like Gokulam Resort, Coconut Resort, and the old park is Celta Educare. And near Itari there is Dharan, and the upper part of Dharan there is the Vedatar, where many peoples like tourists and people from our locality go and have fun, and they enjoy a lot there because the weather is also very much good, like humidity and the cold weather is there, so people like to go there to make their self fresh and excited.
Do you live in a house or an apartment?
I live in a house. My house is a small cozy place where there is garden in front. There are some flowers. We used to plant flowers there, and in the backyards there are some fields where we used to grow crops, and it has 4 bedrooms, 1 living room and 1 kitchen and one washroom, and in the living room we used to sit and have some our private thing. Yeah.
Okay. Can you describe your house?
Yes, my house is a small and cozy place. I have said before, and it is very small where I have some of my privacy and where I used to spend my time with my family, and we talk about our daily routine. And yes.
Alright. What is your favorite room in your house and why?
My favorite room is living room because it's a place where we used to gather. There are a big television, and there is a big window where the natural light passes in, and there are some comfortable sofas where we used to sit and watch movies together, and me with my family used to sit there, watch movies tonight, and we used to share our daily routine, what we does and what we are going to do, and yes.
Okay. What do you like to do in your free times?
In my free time, I usually like to read books, and I usually like to practice my dances because I'm fond of dance from my since childhood, and so I practice my dance, and I usually listen to music, and sometimes I used to help my mother in cooking, and I help my mother in cleaning the house and decorating the room, and etc.
Okay. Do you have any hobbies and interests?
Yes, I have the hobbies in dancing, and I have been a part of some dance programs in my school and in my college, and so I am the fond of dancing, and my hobbies is to dance and sometimes to read some books like magical types of book. I am so much interested in that type of books, like a dreamy type of books, and I usually spend my time doing or watching movies sometimes.
Do you like to travel?
Yes, I love to travel because when I travel, it makes me refresh. It gives me some positive energy to build up myself again, and it makes myself a refreshment, and it helps me to lose my depressed mind, and it also helps to make myself energetic, and for upcoming weeks I'm ready for my some tasks.
Okay, that's alright. What is the longest trip you have ever taken?
The longest trip that I have taken is to Bhaktapur Square with my cousins. Like few months ago I went there, and it's such an interesting thing I have ever done in my life, and it is the place, and there are temples like made up of bricks, cement and some wood, and there is a pagoda type of temples, and there are some shops where there the cultural instruments, cultural ornaments, cultural dresses have sold, and I'm I'm so much interested there, and I have worn some Nepali dresses also, and I have some talks with Nepali aunties, and they share about their culture, tradition, values, etc. And I also tasted there like Nepali dishes like jujudo, bara, etc. And it tastes really good. It is the first time when I tasted that Nepali dish, and there are some tourists from American tourists, Australian tourists, and I have some talk with the American tourists like what you feel in the Nepal, and they say that Nepal is a very beautiful place, and the Nepali people also are very beautiful. Coordination with them is very good. They respect them, and it feels me like very much good. And I suggest them to come and visit again in their vacation. And they said that sure we will visit because we love Nepal. And I feel so much proud being a Nepalese and being a Nepali people. And we enjoy a lot. Like we try to make the clay pot. One uncle had taught us to make a clay pot, which really feels so much good. And yes, it is a very much good.
All right. Do you think technology has changed our life?
Yes, technology has changed our life a lot because in the past, as we can see, there are no mobile phones, no internet, and people who are from abroad, they can talk with us, and we can have communication with them, and we can listen some news of the outside because of the internet, lack of mobile phones. But now, as we can see, we can talk with the person who is another corner of the world, and we are another corner of the world. We can talk and we have some communication. We can do that, but in the past we can't do that sort of things. And now we can listen some news like of the abroad, like American news. We can listen from here, from Nepal, and it also makes us feel good. And technology has changed a lot because students can also read. They can read magazines, and they can watch some movies like related to their education, and I think it also makes a student easy for their education, for their knowledge.
Next question. What's your favorite sport?
My favorite sport is football. Like since my childhood, I'm fond of football, watching footballs and playing footballs because football makes us feel strength. It helps us to grow our strength, and it also helps to make a communication towards our team, and team coordination is the most important, and it also helps us to socialize among our team, and it also strengthens team, and it also but the self coordination with others. It builds us in a new person, and football is so much interesting game, and I love football being watched, and to watch football with my cousins, especially like in the special occasion like World Cup. In the World Cup we used to watch football, and being opponent team we discuss about the football, and we support our individual teams, and it is very good thing and good time.
Okay. What's your most popular sports in your country?
I think cricket is the most popular game in my country because, but I'm not watching the cricket. But with the friend circle, I have heard that cricket is the most popular game, and I don't watch cricket. But sometimes in the special that game, I watch sometimes with my cousin and with my friends, and some friends are fond of cricket, and they said that Sandeep Lamichhane is the one of the famous cricketer of Nepal, and it helps to represent ourselves as a Nepalese from cricket, and it's a very good thing about us, and we are so much proud of that Sandeep Lamichhane. We have known them himself like Nepali in the world, in the another corner of the world, or many country peoples know Sandeep Lamichhane, Nepali cricketer.
Okay. Next question. How often do you listen to the music?
It depends upon my mood. Like when I'm depressed or I have some breakdowns, at that time I usually listen classical music. And when I'm bored of my life, I'm bored of my daily routine, I usually spend alone time in my rooms, and I listen music, and I refresh myself, and to make me myself a new version. I love to listen music, and with my friends also, when we gather and we have some parties, we listen to the disco music and we dance together, we make a good memories, and yes, it depends upon the mood.
Okay. Nice. Okay, next. Do you like reading books?
Yes, I love to read books because our practical things is necessary, but with itself, our knowledge is also most important thing in everything. Like if we have the knowledge of the books, when we read books, we have some ideas, we have some views, our own point of views. Like it helps to bore our mind, and it also teach us how to do that thing in our knowledge. From our knowledge, we can do that such things like easily. It makes us easy. It makes us like know to and anything. Like when we read books of anything, we have some knowledge, and we try to learn something. It makes us our life better as well.
Okay. Last question of this first round of question. Do you think reading is important?
Yes, reading is a lot important, because when children learn from books, or when they have some knowledge, they can make themselves a better version of person. And knowledge gives us some ideas from our point of view, to prove ourselves right, like it gives us ideas, something when we know, when we don't know about any ideas, as we can read ourselves from books, or we can learn something, we can do such type of things. And it also helps to make children or youngster to make ourselves a good person. Like reading books of the, because in this teenage, I think myself, like reading books is much more important to make myself a good person, because it helps to me to have a good path, or to have a good path in my life. And I'm reading books now because it makes me like feel I'm something, and I can do something better than now. By reading books, I have that confidence now.
Okay, alright. This is the end of first part of our speaking test. Okay. Now we are moving to the second part of it, which is cue card round. Here you will get your question, and I can provide you with a piece of paper and a pencil. If you wish, you can make some notes also. And when it's your time, I will inform you. You have to speak for 2 minutes uninterrupted, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, would you like to make some notes?
Yes.
All right. Question is here. Describe your recent journey to a beautiful and interesting place in your country.
Like a few months ago, I went with my cousin in Bhaktapur Darbar Square. It is located in the Kathmandu. And Bhaktapur Darbar Square is a such a thing where we should visit once, being a new place. And the temple is made up of pagoda style temples, and it is made up of bricks, cement, and some old woods. And the surface of the Bhaktapur Darbar Square is all of bricks and cements. And there are some shops where the cultural instruments, cultural ornaments, and cultural dresses have been sold. And I have tried wearing Newari dress. It feels such a good. And I have some talks with Newari aunties. Like I have to. I'm so much interested to learn about the Newari culture, Newari values, Newari norms, and as they say, I really feel so much interested in the Newari culture. And I have tasted some Newari dishes like jujudo, bara, and etc. And it's the first time I'm tasting the Newari dishes, and it feels really good to taste it. And I have some talks with the tourists as well. In Bhaktapur Darbar Square, there are many tourists. There is a lot of gathering of the tourists, like from the American tourists or Australian tourists, and I have some talks with the American tourists as well. And he said that Nepal is a very beautiful place, and Nepali people also are very beautiful women and peoples, and they have shared a lot about us. And they said that the communication between them is very good, and as Nepali people respect them, they welcomed very much nicely, and they said that they will visit Nepal in their upcoming days, like in their vacation. They of course visit Nepal, and by listening that I'm very grateful, and I'm so much proud of myself being a Nepalese people. And there are the place where the clay pots are made, and I have practices making the clay pot. Like one uncle had taught me to make that clay pot, and it is a very good experience in my life, because it was my first experience there, and I have really enjoyed a lot. We have taken some photos, we have make some videos for our memories.
Okay, thank you. It was wonderful, very good. Okay, now this is the last question of your speaking test
Yes, sir.
from third round. Okay, how do people's attitudes towards travel and visiting beautiful places change with age?
Like it depends upon the physical ability and financial stability, and also it depends upon the individual interest. Like as we can see, people from teenage, like 90s and 20s, they like to invest themselves physically challenging thing, like they want to go for trekking, hiking, mountaineering, etc. And they are financially low, because they are not much earning in their 20s or teens, so they want to spend some little money for their visiting, like they go themselves by trekking, and they spend time with their friends, like making memories, taking pictures, taking videos together. But as we can see, the people of 30s, 40s, as they are financially strong at that time, they have their families, like they have their children. So when they go for the visiting, they prefer to go with the family trip. 30s and 40s people are much likely to go in a family trip, and because they want to give their children a good education, and they want to give them such an idea for their education also. The main motive of their visiting is to give their children knowledge, to know their children different type of cultures, different types of norms, and they are usually go for a family trip. But as we can see, the people of 50s, 60s, or when they are old, as people of the 40s or 50s, they usually like to go with the tourist guide, because physically they are not much good because of their old age. So they want to go with the tourist guide, and they usually prefer to go in the temples to worship God and goddess. They want to spend their time by worshiping God, and they want to sing some music, like their cultures, and in the temples they like to sing a song. And when they go for a visit, they want to go a simple place, because their physical ability is not much strong. They are weak in their physical, and so they want to go in such a simple thing where they gain some knowledge, where they can gain some ideas about the cultures, norm, tradition. They prefer to worship gods in their old age. So yeah, I think it differs from the age.
Okay, so this is the end of our speaking test, and you were so perfect, okay, in your speaking, so wonderful, flawless speaking, and I can proudly say that it is 9 Spanish course speaking.
Thank you, sir.
Okay? Thank you very much for
Thank
for
you,
this
sir.
speaking test.
Thank you,
Thank you
sir.
very much.
It means a lot.
Okay. And to the students and the viewers, I just want to say that you can also join our institution, Celta Institute, Italy, opposite of Burkha department, for your future, for your career, or if you want to study abroad in different universities in Korea, Canada, Australia and US. Thank you very much.